Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm so glad you guys are here. My name is Shelly, and if you're new, thank you for stopping by. If you're an existing subscriber, I really appreciate you guys. Keep coming back around. Now, I have wet hair. A couple different reasons for that. One, I'm trying a hair product and my hair's naturally kind of wavy, curly, frizzy. So I put this product in. I can show it to you. I actually brought it in here. I picked up the new Briogeo Superfood, this stuff. It has really good reviews, and I thought, you know what, we're gonna give it a try. So I have found that my hair gets less frizzy if I don't touch it. I don't know how much of this stuff to use. I feel like I put a lot on, but my hair was also soaking wet when I did it. I didn't let it air dry a little bit. So we're gonna give it a chance to kind of hopefully dry down while we're filming, and then maybe by the end of this video or maybe the next one I'll have an idea of how it looks and if I have to go in and doctor it up with anything else. So anyway, that's why I have wet hair. Sorry. I washed it, so that's a good thing. Okay, you guys, today I have a box of products that came in while I was gone. I travel for work. If you haven't heard me say this before, I travel for work, and sometimes when I'm gone, boxes show up. They're all things that I ordered. None of this stuff comes in PR. So all the stuff that I've ordered showed up. My husband graciously stacked it on the desk for me. So when I got home, I went through it all. Well, actually not last night when I got home, but this morning when I got home, I got through it all, and I realized I have so much in here. I might as well just show you guys what I hauled that came in while I was gone. So this is a week's worth of deliveries. I have some stuff from e.l.f. Cosmetics that I ordered directly from their site. I have Sephora, I have Ulta, I have Nomad Cosmetics. So let's maybe figure out which one we want to take a look at and kind of put some stuff on. I think I have just about enough for a full face, as well as some more brushes that I picked up, because these little e.l.f. brushes were very inexpensive and they're so good with their putty products that I could not. I think I have one other hair product, and that's this. This is JVN air dry cream. I picked up a larger size, I think off of maybe Amazon. And then I think it was Ulta. I think Ulta had these as like a travel size, and it's okay. It's not quite enough for me, but it's enough to get me started. So anyway, let's do something about this blank canvas that I had going on here. I picked up a solid sponge cleanser with charcoal for brushes. That's not a product I can put on my face either. I think this was a gift with purchase, Holy Hydration Daily Cleanser. I think I accidentally bought another one of these. These were on sale. This is the Pat McGrath Divine Blush Duo. I think I already have this exact one, so it might have to go into a travel thing with me. What color did I get here? Hold please. This one's in Cosmic Coral. I don't remember if I have this one. I have to go back and double check. So it may be a duplicate of what we already have. I'm trying to get to the bottom here and figure out, I know I have a primer. Oh, here's one. This is the new e.l.f. Putty Primer. This one's called Sea Bright Putty Primer with 2% vitamin C. Let's start with that. I did a little skincare this morning because my skin was looking pretty congested. Not that I had it broken out at all, but I did like a papaya enzyme peel, and then I did a little bit of a charcoal mask, and then I did a little of my home microdermabrasion just to kind of clear out. So it's a little red right now. Okay, so this is it's just a little, I think this was a gift of purchase too. So I don't know if it's quite as pore filling as normal. Probably not. But because it's a sea cream, I'm just gonna go ahead put it all the way up under my eyes. We'll put it in the pore texture area. I do have a little sun damage up here, so I'm always cognizant of either trying to cover it or using properties that kind of fade it. And actually over the years, it has faded quite a bit. It used to be, I used to have this spot right here. I think I did it to myself though. I think I had one of those not UV, but one of those lights that have the different colors on it. And I think I left it on my cheek too long, like 10 years ago. I think that's what happened. This is interesting. This actually came, this little sachet packet of herbs. This actually came with the Nomad Cosmetics thing. I think it's interesting. I've never had somebody send me a packet of, I think it's lavender though, and I'm a little allergic to lavender, so if I congest up, that would be why. Okay, I'm looking in here and I'm seeing a lot of lip products, some eyeshadows. This stuff's also from Nomad. Got a setting cream. I have, oh, you know what? I have two complexion products in this box. One of them is the Sephora Perfection Mist Airbrush Foundation. Let's try this, but I think I'm gonna try it on an actual blending brush. Not a blending brush. I'm gonna try it on a blending sponge because I don't know how it's gonna apply, and I feel, because I just washed my hair, I don't necessarily spray it on my hair and get it into my hair. I don't know how this is gonna be, but let's just Okay, very light. Okay, you know what? That'll actually look great on my skin. Have you guys tried this? I haven't seen anybody use it. I know that they just came out with a new concealer and I was half tempted to buy it, but then I didn't. I got distracted by other stuff and I was like, oh, that looks interesting. So the whole add to cart thing. Okay, so this side has it, this side does not. I think I noticed a little bit of a difference. Yeah, yeah, actually that's perfectly fine. Okay, I don't know how much of this I'm supposed to use, but it seems to be the right amount. And I'm just pressing it onto the skin as opposed to swiping it. I mean, you can see. If you guys are not new here, I'm not a makeup artist. I've been playing with makeup for a long time because I'm old. I think I've noticed that I figured some stuff out as the years go by. I may not know how to describe it all technically, but you guys might be just like me, not makeup artists, just trying to do the best you can with what you have. Here's the thing about makeup that I love. You can be a little creative, but if you mess it up, shit just washes off. Try not to take it too seriously. Okay, that looks pretty good on my skin. I'm not dissatisfied with that at all. I feel like you guys are a little bit far away. When we get into some of the products, I'll scooch in. It actually looks really nice. Yeah, I'll continue using that. Okay, good first start. Now I picked up another one of these e.l.f. Halo Glow liquid filters. This is in a darker shade. They ran out a lot of them online. So I ended up with the darker shade that I bought the first time. I'm not done with the first one, but this is a shade medium. This one's medium tan. The other one is such a perfect shade for my complexion that I went a little bit darker with this because I wanted to see what it would look like. A, because sometimes my skin does get darker in the summer. We do travel to Mexico. So this is a shade darker than I wanted. I already have the other one. But I wanted to see what this looked like on top of foundation, especially a light, oh, that was way too much, especially a light foundation. If I wanted to use it as a kind of like a bronzer contour, just sort of give my face some, if I had a foundation that was too light. This one's not particularly too light. I just wanted to see what medium tan would look like on my face. Actually, that's not bad. Definitely feel glowy and hydrated. I'm gonna take the excess here up on my forehead. Probably didn't need to do too glowy on my nose, but you know. Wow, I actually really like that. Okay, nice. I've used it underneath my makeup or just alone, and I've actually enjoyed it. Let's see what that does after it sits on my skin for a little while, see if it dries down at all. I should have brought in a hairband. See, I'm trying not to touch my hair and then it's gonna be frizzy by the time we're done, isn't it? Okay, what else did I get in here? Oh, I forgot about this. I picked up the CC Plus Nude Glow from It Cosmetics. They had a kit where you could get this and one of their setting sprays and a mascara all in the same kit. It was like a discounted price. I think it was, I feel like it was maybe $2 more to get the whole kit with the free things than it was to just buy this alone. I think it was like $46 for everything and $44 just alone. But this was a product I was very much interested in. This is an SPF 40 color correcting medium coverage skin tint. So I'm gonna have to come back and play with this because I'm enjoying the way my skin looks right now. We'll play with it another time. I picked this up and I'm debating whether I want to use it or not. This is one of those No Budge cream eyeshadows. I have 3 other ones already, but I didn't have this one. I went back and looked because I've been enjoying them so much. I went back and looked to see what other colors they had. They had 2, they're like blue and orange maybe. I can't remember. There were 2 colors that I wouldn't have used. This one was this was like Wildflower, I think. Yeah, Wildflower. And it's like a lavender color. I haven't decided yet if I want to use this. I've really enjoyed them as a primer on my eyelids. So I'm mentioning this, but I haven't decided yet if I want to put it on here. Let's take a look and see what else I picked up. I think this was a gift with purchase from e.l.f. This is another one of the putty blushes. This one's in Tahiti. Pretty sure I already have that. I picked up 2 more of these little palettes from Essence. So I have 2 already. Let me grab them really fast. I have the coral one and the green one. I picked up the mauve and the bronzer. So let me show you all 4 of these. That's the coral one, just kind of like a coral and brown. Warmer shades, I guess. This is the green one, gorgeous green. A little bit on the cool tone side with a little bit of yellow in there, or not yellow, but like gold shimmer. So then this is the bronze one. Let me take the protective cover off of it. That's the bronze one. A little bit deeper, richer, more on the wine colored as opposed to the coral one. And that's the mauve one. I'm not really, I guess kind of mauve. I get mauve, but I get more like taupe and gray and more lilac, lavender-ish. Not really mauve, but anyway, they're very inexpensive and they're actually pretty decent quality. And so now I have 4. I picked up a bunch of these Essence lipsticks and then also a couple of the lip liners. These are also from Essence. So I have far too much lip here. I'm pretty sure they're all like neutral rosewood colored, most of them I think. Another one of these glossy lip stains from e.l.f. I love these. I have a couple of them already, and so every time I place an order off the e.l.f. website, I pick up another one. This one is in Runner Up. I think it's the shade of this one. And then I also picked up another one of the Love Triangle lip filler liners. I've had a couple of these too, really like them. This one, can I tell what shade it is? Soft pink. So I have soft pink and that. I also picked up 2 more of the Nomad shadow sticks. One's a little bit more on the kind of slate gray-ish, and then another one is more on like an indigo color. Midnight Sapphire. And the other one is Blue Steel. So I kind of like these as liners. I don't know. And I like blues with brown eyes. Picked up a, so I have 2 setting sprays. We'll have to see what these look like. That's the e.l.f. Sephora Ulta haul. I really want to take a look at some of the Nomad cosmetic stuff that I picked up. So it looks like I picked up 2 lip products. So cute lip gloss. This reminds me a little bit of Olimar cosmetic. Olimar? Yeah, looks a little bit like Olimar to me. This says Nomad on it. And, oh, the other one's more of a purpley shade. I think these might have been on sale, but they're very lovely. So we're gonna have to try those on top of whatever else I put on. I'll try another. Actually, you know what? No, we should probably figure out what we're doing with the eyes first. Okay, so 4 palettes. And 2 of these I think were part of a kit. This one is Nomad Italy. Love Italy. I'm ready to go back to Italy, you guys. Oh, we're not. That's not our next trip. So this is Italy. Blues, greens, there's a dark, almost like a navy black, a couple yellowish, tannish colors. This is a little out of my comfort zone. I've really enjoyed Nomad though. I've got a couple of other palettes and I really like their palettes. Okay, this one is another Italy one. This one's Lake Como and this one is Toscana. So 2 of from their Italy collection. So much more my comfort zone. We've got some warm browns, we've got some berries, wine colors. Of course, it's Italy. You've got to have wine colored in Italy, right? So between the 2 of these, we've got Italy covered. This is kind of fun. They threw in these do not disturb hang tags. One of them says barely awake, Nomad Lodge, Whistler, BC. And the other one is for fuck's sake, I'm sleeping, also Whistler. So the Whistler palette is right here. I think if I'm not mistaken, I think they donate a portion of the proceeds to parks and things like that. So that's kind of fun if they're going to capitalize or brand something. Wow, that's gorgeous. So this is the Whistler one. Again, we've got these blues. We've got 1 gold. We've got a couple like a shimmery raspberry and a little one that's a little bit more of a sienna color. There's a couple shades in here that are absolutely stunning. This looks like one that I could wear all the time. These are kind of fun. I don't normally wear pastels, and the fact that we've got like these seafoam pastels, kind of interesting. Okay. And then the last palette I picked up from Nomad, this is from Provence, France, or France. It's gonna be all fancy. I love this package. This is super cute. This just makes me want to go to France. These are gorgeous. This reminds me of like a lavender field or a flower field of some kind. This actually looks really, really pretty. This is the one, when it first came out, I wasn't sure how I felt about it, if I was gonna really want it, and then I think I was a late night add to cart. We'll call that what it is. We're gonna go for the Provence one. This is it. If you want me to come back and do looks with the other 3 palettes, let me know which one's your preference. I'll hook you up. We'll do 3 looks with the palette. Today, since I'm trying so much and I got this haul, I'm only gonna do 1 look. Might as well use the e.l.f. No Budge Cream Eyeshadow, sorry I'm making noise here, as a primer on this, because then I can use it with that Provence and it'll work. This actually be really good. Okay, this stuff I have found it works really, really good. I'm just gonna grab a little bit on my finger, kind of warm it up a little bit, and then pat it onto my eyelid. I have found that these really, really work well. I put them as an eyeshadow base, kind of like I'm doing right now, let them dry first, and then I find that my, whatever eyeshadow I put on, isn't really gonna crease as much. And this was not my first, obviously not my first color. I think I've done a video on this already. I have one that's kind of more like a taupey tan color, and I use that one a lot. The other ones, I have one that's a lighter color that's good for a highlighter, and one that's a darker color that it's good for a liner. Or if you're just gonna do all cream shadows, patting it on and letting it dry down. It's just super fast and easy. And they're pretty economical too. Okay, I'm gonna let that dry down a little bit. Let me scoot you guys in so we can kind of see what we're looking at here. You guys are close now. And this looks a little crazy. I would not leave the house just with that pastel color. That is just not something that works for me. I think I wanna use this blush, even though I think this is one that I already have. Oh, I forgot to tell you guys, these Nomad cosmetics, they always come with a cute little postcard. Destination of delights, Provence's grace with rolling lavender fields, honey-hued villages, and sparkling coastline. Tree-lined towns, weekly markets entice the senses with colorful delicacies, while seasonal festivals celebrate the pleasures of provincial life. Follow your nose and indulge your taste buds to find La Belle Vie in Provence. That would be the beautiful life, I'm guessing. Palette, colorful garden of pink, roses, and sunflower yellows match with soft lavenders and deep aubergine. 10 buttery mattes and 5 sparkling shimmers. And then, oh, so I missed about the whole kit. Glacé lip gloss, our newest product. Cushioning lip glosses with multicolored pearls and hydrating oils and radiant shades. The cause. Bees make the Garden of Delights possible, and with this launch, we are so proud to support the Bee Conservancy. And then again, a little handwritten note that says, thanks, Shelly, down here at the bottom. That's actually super cool. You know what? It's the little things. It's a makeup company. You think that, oh, well, I'm just a consumer like everybody else. And then you get a handwritten note that says thank you. That just means a lot, you know. I need to put on a little bit of concealer. I can tell already, but let's do the eyeshadow first, and then if we have to clean up anything, we can. So this is the Pat McGrath. These were on sale for $31. So I know that's still expensive, but I'm just going to basically mix those two shades together, and we're going to kind of tap it on here. They were cheaper than they were originally, and I've just overused blush, but we'll tone it down. This is a way deeper shade that I did pick. I just was so excited that it was on sale. And my first thought was, are these new? Is this a new one that I didn't have? And then when I opened it up, I thought, you know what? This might be one that I already have. Okay, we're going to dust on some powder on the top of this to kind of tone that down just a little bit. I know that's bold. RCMA setting powder. This is the translucent setting powder from RCMA. I love this stuff. I'm so glad I found it. Boom. Just like that. Totally toned down. Set. These big containers last a very long time, and they're so good. Now, that blush isn't so crazy. Yay! Okay, so I love travel, which is good because I travel for work. These Nomad Cosmetics palettes are super fun. They make me think about the next trip, the next adventure. I think this, that eyelid shadow has set down quite enough. Set down enough. I'm gonna take this purple in here that is called Champ de Lavande, which would be like a street of lavender, maybe. I'm not really sure. And I'm gonna use that just kind of at the top here. Now, it's about the same shade as that No Budge from e.l.f. that I already started with, so that will work very well. So if it does kind of fade off a little bit, we'll have that underneath. I'm gonna do a definite purple look today. Surprise. I did, let's see, was it a year and a half ago or so? I decided to conquer my fear of purple eyeshadow, and for a month I wore predominantly purple palette. I'm smart, I'll link the video in here. And it was a lot of fun. It was different. I didn't know what to expect, and I actually found that I'm okay with purple eyeshadow. Okay, I'm gonna grab this color right here, which is kind of like a, I mean, it's what color is it? It's called Marché de Provence. My French is really rusty, you guys, so I'm gonna apologize in advance. Don't quote me that I'm like perfect translation. I've discovered that I know just enough in several languages to get in trouble or be offensive. I'm not really sure which. And this seems to be a shadow that I'm having to build up a little bit, but that's okay. I think that gives you a little bit more control, especially if you're someone who doesn't like super saturated color and then you have to go in and shear them out, but being able to build them up. It doesn't upset me. And like I said, I'm not sponsored. Nomad didn't send me these. They know that I have them because they wrote a personal note and I placed an order, but they don't know that I'm on it. Really fun and really pretty. And I have a shimmer in here. I think I'm going to use it. I'm just doing the purple column right here. I love the color story in here. Is so just delightful. I originally was thinking, oh, well, is this just a spring color story? But I don't think it is. I think some of these colors you can, maybe not the yellow so much, but some of these colors I think will absolutely work for winter as well. I think I can get enough combinations for even fall out of here too. This is a fun palette for me. This is not a work palette. I have the boring browns and other palettes. I usually like to look at palettes and go, can I get at least 3 looks out of them? Here's the thing. Because I like to do monochromatic eye looks, I am going to do multiple looks from this palette. They're just not going to be work looks. So we would definitely have a pink one. We've got this kind of like sunset. We've got a sunflower one. We've got the lavender one. And we've got these kind of grays and blues. blues out here on the side. This was super easy. They make it so easy for you to know how to put a look together. And that was ridiculously easy to do. That was so fast, and these performed so well on the lid. Okay, I feel like I need to go a little darker and a little higher to deal with that hood, because I do have hooded close set mature lids, and sometimes I have to go a little higher. Now, I wouldn't normally wear like a bold purple look like this unless it was, I don't know, something really fun, or maybe date night. Wouldn't normally wear a bold purple eyeshadow look, but there's something about it that I actually really like right now. Okay, I want to go in with this No Budge shadow stick. I'm going to use that as liner. And this one's a little bit more of a gray, gray blue. I think what we call it, steel. Put that down here, and maybe a little tiny bit up here. Yeah. That's fun. Right here. Wow, these are so creamy, and the fact that they're a No Budge gives me hope that when my eyes start watering later on, they'll actually stay. And then I picked up, and part of that kit from It Cosmetics was this little superhero mascara. I love this mascara. Absolutely love it. I've bought the larger ones too. The fact that I've got a little travel size one makes me happy, because this can go in my carry-on. So I have 5 of these Essence lip products. I think I brought one before and I actually really liked it. So I saw like a sale and I'm like, oh, okay, well, we're just gonna grab a bunch more. So I'm gonna grab, which one? I think I'm gonna grab Freaky. Super creamy. This is a matte formula. I need to clean up a little bit under my eyes. I did not do that. So let me grab, and go into the Juvia's Place concealer. It's a little bit bigger of a doe foot, but we're just gonna touch this up a little bit here where I get my glasses marks. And I didn't get any fallout from that shadow, so that's super exciting. Okay, I feel like that lipstick is a little light. I'm gonna take the purple of the 2 lip glosses, and let's see what this looks like. Oh, that's so sparkly. Okay, so the last thing to do is to try a little bit of this It Cosmetics Your Skin But Better setting spray. It says with skin loving hyaluronic acid, coconut water, and aloe vera extract. 16-hour makeup wear. I've never tried this one before. Okay. I love the smell. Yeah, okay. So that's kind of fun. So my hair's still not dry. That was super fast. I did the world's fastest makeup. Maybe not, because I babbled all through it. Okay, so jury's out on the hair product. My hair's not dry enough to know whether or not it's gonna actually consolidate curl or not. So far so good. It's not too crazy. I'm gonna have to come back and check that out. I have more product than I could use in today's face of video, or today's face of makeup. So I apologize for that. You can kind of see a little bit of what I purchased that came in over the week. I don't know if you guys like these haul videos or not, but yeah, so purple, we're doing purple today. Kind of a smoky purple. Yeah, I love these Nomad Cosmetics palettes. So you guys have to tell me, do you want me to come back and do like Como, which is the blue one, or Tuscany, which is like the warm one? That seems like the most everyday wearable for me. Whistler was, I didn't do the American Parks one, but Whistler, boy, that looks beautiful too. This looks like a super fun palette. All of these look really fun. If you guys want me to come back and do multiple looks with either the Provence one that I just used, because we have so many other fun colors in it, or any of these other ones, please leave me a comment down below. Tell me which palette interests you the most. Do you want to see just one look? Do you want to see multiple looks? Do you want to see some particular color story? Tell me what you'd like to see. Otherwise, stay tuned. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button. I'll be back within the next day or two at 3 at the most. I tend to upload Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 3 p.m. Pacific, 6 p.m. Eastern. I love you guys. Thank you guys for hanging out with me, and I will see you in my next video. Bye for now.